Hey, Tony Gadsden here, popping in with another episode of Talks with Tony. Now, got us a letter here. Let us see. Good afternoon, Tony. I hope this email finds you and your family well. I've been following you for several years now. You have put me onto a lot of game from grown boys and gave me a lot of tips on how to improve as a woman. I am so grateful for you and your guidance. However, I just wanted to share my story with you and see if you can provide some insight. I have a 2-year-old son. I got pregnant by a grown boy and have been dealing with the repercussions of that since it occurred. We never officially dated, but spent a lot of time talking and, as you say, being on my back. During my pregnancy, he was hardly supportive. He would attend doctor's appointments when it was convenient for him. He was dating several women while I was pregnant, and I remained single as I prepared to be a mother. I knew I would likely be a single mother, so I prepared for that. On the day that I had my son, his dad was in the hospital with me, but was on Tinder and texting women about their feelings. I was honestly disgusted about this and felt I didn't even get to enjoy my time in the hospital due to his behavior. Once we left the hospital, he was supposed to come to my house the first night home, but didn't show up and made an excuse as to why he couldn't. Fast forward to what occurred over the first 7 months of my son's life. I allowed his father total access to him. He would show up a few days a week when it was convenient for him. While he would be in my home, there would be times where he would try to play family with me. He would want to cuddle, sleep together, have me cook for him, etc. I would say, being in a vulnerable state, I played into it for a few months. During this whole time, the father would be in my house texting other women, and one time he went out of town with some girl and missed my son's doctor's appointment. Another time, my son was sick and he was out with a different girl. The final straw for me was on his 30th birthday when I went above and beyond to give him a good birthday. He left my house that day, and I saw him later on social media with one of the girls he had been seeing. I knew then that my son deserved a happy mother, and that was not going to happen if I was consumed with his father's crap. Several months later, I met a man who later became my fiance. This was unplanned and unexpected. I was not looking to find someone, but that is how it worked out. He is an incredible man. He goes above and beyond every day for myself and my son. He works, cleans, cooks, helps me with my son when I need it, and treats my son as if he were his own. He doesn't have any children. We got engaged a few months ago and are planning to get married next year. I love this man and I'm so grateful for him. He isn't perfect, nor am I, but he always tries. The issue I am having is that I still don't feel 100% over my son's dad. He does the bare minimum for my child, and I know I shouldn't feel this way, but I do. These soul ties are very real. He doesn't pay anything for my son, doesn't buy things, and picks him up from daycare twice a week for a few hours, but then drops him off with his family to care for him. We don't communicate much, but when we do, it's like those feelings I once had for him start to come back. He also sometimes tries to flirt with me or just talk to me about things other than my son. I am in therapy for this and I'm trying to work through it, especially because I'll be married to someone else soon. I just need advice and the truth that I need to move on and how to do that. My fiance doesn't deserve this and I want to move past my child's father. Please advise, Tony. Thank you and God bless. Woo woo! Now this here loaded and see, this is the thing. Sis, listen, you need more than therapy. You need affirmation sessions. What you need the right affirmations, meaning statements to yourself. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am love. I am more than a conqueror. I am an overcomer. I love myself. I am not ugly. I am not out of shape. I am not less than. Like whatever the affirmations is, and you need to read them all day long. You could record it on your voice memo on your phone and let it play. Just hit play and just write a whole affirming letter to yourself. Your brain has to be rewired. You feel you have low self-esteem and you feel less than. Therapy not going to give you self-esteem. It's going to help you understand some things, but it ain't going to just give you self-esteem. You got to speak life into yourself. You got to speak life over yourself. And you got to create rules. You got to have guidelines and rules. So what this sound like is, it sound like your baby daddy is what we used to call ourselves hot boys, like Lil Wayne, So that became a thing, hot boys. Not like hot, like how women say, oh, he's hot. Not like that, but like hot boys. You a dog, you a player, you trash in the grand scheme of things as a man. And the thing about being that type of man, women like you the most. Now you have this man that you with drinking your dirty bath water, and you giving him your butt to kiss because you still got feelings for your ex. Because instead of you looking at everything good about this man, you saying it, but you're not internalizing it. Instead, you looking at and you seeking approval from your baby daddy. And so you feel ugly. And you think your baby daddy is that guy. You think he fine. And so it's because he treats you like trash, you have made your baby daddy your God. So now you seeking love and attention from your baby daddy because that's your affirmation. If your baby daddy choose you, if your baby daddy wants you today, you will tell your fiance, kiss your behind, and you will go right back to your baby daddy and get cheated on, get beat on, get pregnant with a second child, and then get left again. That is exactly what you would do, and you need to realize that. You need to wake up. You need to speak life into yourself. You need to understand what you got. You need to listen to these women that's on this channel with all these comments and telling you how sorry they man is. And you need to realize that you got a man that's willing to love you and your child, and to understand that it will not get better than that. It will not get better than a man who's going to love you and your child, not his child, love your child as his own. What in the world is you going through? What in the world is you thinking about? You got men out here sitting in the dark telling you that you is trash, telling you that you is a piece of trash, telling you that you a used car, telling you that you don't deserve love, telling you that you can't save yourself to marriage if you want to, telling you that you have low market value. They telling you all of this, and then you find a man that's willing to love you, treat you right, and be there for your child, and then you lusting after your baby daddy? Come on now. Come on now. And then y'all go sit in therapy, and therapist just sit there and baby you. Well, you know how you feeling, and okay, and something like this, and then it ain't working for you, and that's why y'all go, because you know it ain't working for you, because that's how you feeling like this, because you going through the motions, but you ain't getting a lesson. Like we read on the Bible study on the Sunday sermon, where it say women going and getting all this new knowledge and ain't learning nothing. Hearing all these new teachings and ain't implementing nothing. Listen, you have got to implement. You got to implement. And y'all got to get it together. And now listen, y'all, everybody in this kind of situation, this ain't just the one person. These letters is for everybody. Every woman in this situation, y'all part of the problem. Y'all just as bad as these men. You know why? Because you get a good man, and then instead of you being locked in and focused on him, you lusting after a dog. You lusting after a dog, and you giving the dog your yard to pee and poop on. That man should not be able to say anything outside of how my son doing. Anytime he say, well, how you doing? Sorry, I got to go. Got a call coming in. Talk to you later. Boom, got to go. Any flirtate. Sorry, my phone cut off. Hang up the phone. Boom. 5 minutes later, hey, sorry, my phone died. Do and ask God forgiveness for that lie. Hang up the phone. You got to stick it to this man, this baby daddy. He don't pay nothing for my son. He need to be on child support. If he not gonna pay nothing, you got to put him on child support. What the world wrong with you? Come on now, sister. Come on now. You grown now. Y'all got to stop acting like this now. Come on now. Y'all got to stop acting like this. And see, listen now. Y'all got to understand. And see, with this situation right here, this how I got to come at you. This how I got to be real with you. Because all the little soft talk, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. And the thing about it is, you ain't gone through nothing. You have not gone through nothing. So y'all have to understand what my styles is different. If a lady come in here talking about she been R-word by a man, she been he done put, then my tone gonna be totally different. This woman right here, she chose this. From the very beginning, she said we never officially dated. How in the world, sister, that you not dating the man and you let the man get you pregnant? And the entire time, the man been dating other women and you dealing with the man. So it's like, is he a drug dealer and he got all this kind of money? Is he the club promoter and he the plug to the city? Like, what in the world do this man got that you want? Like, was you trying to come up? Was you trying to get chose? Cause this man got all these women. He flying out of town with these women. He's sitting in the living room on Tinder with another woman. And the whole time he has been consistent. The whole time he has been a dog. He never committed to you. He never made you a promise. He never told you his woman. He never told you he want to marry you. He never told you he loved you. He never was with you. The entire time he has consistently been a sorry man. And you have chose him over and over and over again. Come on now. Y'all messing up the ecosystem. Y'all messing up the ecosystem because now when we got a good man, now the good man finna. So now every good man that see this video who is engaged, fixing to be looking at his woman, his girlfriend or his fiance or his wife who have a baby daddy with a side eye. And he fixing to upend the relationship and ruin a relationship because of y'all. Because he's fixing to say, you got a soul tie with your baby daddy and you really want your baby daddy. That's why you let him be in you unprotected when he could have gave you HIV. And that's why you got pregnant and you kept the baby because you really wanted to be with him. So now you with me, but you really want him. That's what every man is thinking now because of this. And you know what? This is not the first time I done read this on here. And if y'all paying attention to this here videos, then y'all know this ain't the first time I done read this on here, don't you? Y'all know it, don't you? And y'all remember we was keeping up with the numbers. And I stopped doing it, but now I just said, if you paying attention to this video, man, I about cut my finger open. Oh, here go a pen. We on number 7. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ye know OG. Ye know OG. And ye ain't keeping the letter. Because remember, I just give y'all random stuff to say. We got number 1. I can't repeat it because you got to see that video. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And we got number 7. We on number 7. If you watch every one of my videos, you're going to see this. And when I get to the end of my numbers, it might be number 10. Or I might go to number 20. For the first person who could write in all of the numbers, it's going to be a huge reward for that. It's going to be a huge reward for that. Because I want to reward the people who really watching every video. Who really taking notes. Who really paying attention. Like, listen, I ain't on here for my health. I'm on here for your health. I'm gonna be blessing people to learn. You hear me? So number 7 is get your life. We're gonna bring that back. Y'all remember that used to be a thing? Get your life. Exclamation, exclamation. 2 exclamation marks on there. Get your Y-O. Not get your life. That's number 7. Oh, Tony, what's the other 6? You got to watch all the videos. You got to watch all the videos. I pull out the piece of paper, I say the number, and I say the slogan, the statement to write down. It's in the videos. Okay? Treasure hunt. If you ain't watching the videos to the end, You on the wrong channel. This ain't no entertainment channel. This ain't an entertainment channel. This an education channel. Which ain't about no entertainment. I ain't on here for your entertainment. I'm on here to change your life. I'm on here to help you go to the next level. I'm on here to help you think better, be better, do better, grow up. That's what I'm on here for. This ain't entertainment. Stop treating this like entertainment. Stop just playing these videos while you listening and watching TV and doing all this other stuff. Lock in and get the message and change your life. Come on now, sister, you got to stop playing. And this is the problem. We have to appreciate what we got. Because listen, I'm in a marriage. My wife could do a whole lot more than what she does. And this me telling you this. And I know people want to praise. And I could do a whole lot more than what I do. It go both ways, but it's me talking. So that's why I'm saying this. My wife could cook every day if she wanted to. My wife could clean every day if she wanted to. My wife could sleep with me every day if she wanted to. But guess what? She ain't got that kind of energy. She ain't got that kind of time. And that's not realistic. So instead of me looking over here at another woman and seeing what this other woman is doing or could do, I appreciate everything that my woman is. Because if I am lusting over here, I'm missing what I got right here. And that's what you're doing. You literally talking about, oh, those feelings start to come back. It should not be any feelings. Because the phone conversation should be, hey, what time are you getting him? Okay, talk to you later. Period. It shouldn't be no feelings. Because it shouldn't be no extra conversation. So it should, those feelings start to come back. Those are feelings of inadequacy. Those are feelings of you seeking approval. We got to stop seeking approval in every area of your life, in your business, on your job, in race relations, in gender relations, in your relationship. Stop seeking approval. Stop seeking approval. And that's what we be doing. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Me being a black man, when I go right around white men, I'm seeking approval. So I got to have on my Rolex or my Audemars. I got to pull up in some exclusive. Because I'm seeking the approval of these men. I got to put on a polo. But you know what? I got to the point, you know what? Bump that. I am who I am. I make more than you, man. I'm worthy as you. I'm smart as you. I'm qualified as you. You're not better than me. This me. If you judge me, judge me. Yes, your loss, not my loss. Stop seeking approval and be who you are. Be who God called you to be. Get to know God. Get to know God and get off your back. Zip up your pants, fella. Get your life together and stop seeking people approval. This man that you focus on is a dog. When I say dog, that's derogatory. Forgive me. This man is lame. This is a grown boy. This man is lost. This man is lost. This man is ignorant. This man is weak. Do you hear what I'm telling you? You up here got feelings for a man that is a child in an adult's body. You got feelings for a teenager that's in an adult's body. You got feelings for somebody who think and move and operate on the level of a teenager. Like a horny 13-year-old. And here you is, old as Methuselah. You ain't even say your age. You old as Methuselah, and you got feelings for somebody who is like a teenager who does not know his left from his right. He got his shoe on backwards. He ain't got the left foot on the right foot. He got the shoe on backwards. His toes is in the heel of his shoe. That's how this man living. This man is on Tinder. Do you know what kind of men on Tinder? trash men. He might trash men. He not the man that's working on the garbage truck, because that's a good, hard working man. He is the man that's living in the garbage truck. And the workers is picking up my trash and dumping it on top of his head. That's the man that you chasing. And then here you got a king. Hopefully. Here you got a king. Here you got a stellar man. Here you got a real man, and you can't tell the difference between a lame and a real man. You got a man who willing to love a child that is not his child, and you giving that man your doodle to eat for dinner. Oh yeah, we got to get graphic because y'all got to get the picture. You got to get this here lesson. This what you doing. You is going to the table. You is pulling your pants down. You is squatting on that plate, and you is defecating on that plate. And you handing this man who loving you and your child, you handing him a knife and a fork, and you saying, eat this, buddy. Ooh, how does it taste? You doing like Minnie did that white woman on The Help, on the movie The Help. That's how you doing your fiance. You doing your fiance like Minnie, I don't know if that's her name, like Minnie did that lady on The Help. When she made her that dookie pie and watched her eat it. Minnie say, how does it taste? The lady was eating, she said, this is good, this is good. Tastes a little. And she said, oh, you like it? She said, yes, this is good. She said, okay, because you're eating my S. She said, what? She said, you're eating my S. She said, huh? What? What are you saying? And the white lady mama went to busting out laughing. The lady put her mama in the nursing home. That's what you doing to your fiance. You got that man in your doodle. That's what kind of and see, I'm saying that because I want y'all to understand the level of disrespect this is. When we got somebody good who is serving us, who there for us, and we lusting after a bum who done discarded us and treated us like trash. Come on now. We got to stop doing that. We have got to stop taking good people for granted and dealing with sharks and liars and dogs and deceivers and manipulators and users. We have got to stop doing that. Because guess what? God gonna turn his bike on you. How in the world we want God to answer our prayers and send us somebody good, and then when he do it, we take a gift from God and we trash it, and we go get what Satan got for us? That what does that say to God? What does that say to the person? Like, what does that say? That's like you taking the person who raised you, who clothed you, who fed you, who paid bills so that you could have a roof over your head, and you giving them your butt to kiss and your doodle to eat, and then you going to another man or woman and you serving them. You doing their laundry, you watching their children, you giving them money, you buying them birthday gifts, you giving them cars, you picking them up and you driving them to their appointments, and you are sacrificing for a bonus mom, a new mom, and then you treating your mama who broke her bike, you treating her like she a redhead stepchild, like Raggedy Ann. How do that look? But that's how we do as humans. We take good people and we pee on their head and tell them it's raining. That rain tastes a little strong. I ain't know it was rain. Ain't no rain taste like that. And it got a smell to it. Is that climate control? Did you think that's, climate change? Why did we pee on their head and tell them it's raining? And then we go get somebody who want to do us like Kelly did them women. So now you taking this man peeing on his head. Y'all got to be graphic because I want you to understand. I'm painting a picture of the disrespect. When I say disrespect, you don't get it. You don't get it. Disrespect. Or what is that? We don't understand it. But I want you to picture this right here. You peeing in this man's head and tell him it's raining. And then you going over here to this other man and he whipping out and he peeing in your mouth. And you go, ooh, that feels good. Give me some more of that pee. That's what it looked like. That right there is what you doing. Now you see how graphic that is. Can you see that picture? That's what you doing. Now let me ask you this. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What therapist gonna say what I just said? What therapist gonna paint the picture I just painted? They can't do it because they'll get audited. License revoked. Get them out of here. So listen, while you sitting in that therapy office twiddling your thumbs, I want you to hear what I just told you. And I want every single woman and every single man who is doing this same exact thing to hear exactly what I just said. Don't just think this for her. This for you. Because you doing this on your job. You doing this with your mom and daddy. You doing this with your fiance. You doing this with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You doing this with your husband or wife. You doing this. I'll be taking on here and taking all my time in the world for y'all, for another woman or another man, and then giving my wife my butt to kiss. While she talking to me and pouring her heart out, I'm on the phone answering emails. But then I give you all this time. That's what we do in our life. That's what we do in our life. We got to start appreciating who appreciate us. And that's really what it means when my grandma said, like who like you, not who you like. And people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that. Like who like you, not who you like. So what the best situation is when we could like each other. That man should not, your fiance should not be with you because you don't like him. You want your sorry ex. It ain't even your ex. You want your sorry baby daddy because y'all never was in a relationship. Come on now. So now listen, we're going to be doing some things with the Patreon support. If you're not on the Patreon, you could join in the description. We're going to be doing some real life things. And I'm going to be coming to you. And we're going to be doing some real life things. So y'all keep your eye open for this here. And I'm going to be coming to you. And we're going to be talking. So now listen to me. We got to do better. And if you sensitive, listen. See, that's why my following ain't going to be big as these other relationship coaches on YouTube. Because I'm too real with it. I can't come on here and suck your thumb. I can't come on here and just play with you. I can't come on here and just lie to you. I can't come on here. And I'm not no actor. So I'm not acting. I'm not putting on no show. All this here, my voice go up, I'm really feeling like that. Because I'm quiet and shy. I'm an introvert. I really am feeling like that when my voice go up. And I want y'all to know and understand that there. Feel me on that there. Don't try me like no baser. Because y'all around here playing now. Y'all got to stop this playing. Stop this playing you're doing now. And you got to get your life together. Stop playing with your life. I'm making this other video public right now that I had on here. So yeah, these videos finna be flying off the shelf now. We flying off the shelf. But hey, this Tony Gaskins. Special thanks to the Blessed Tribe, Blessed Business Tribe, and to the Patreon supporters and all the students on TonyGaskinAcademy.com. Courses over there. I go a little deep on the courses, but they over there for you. TonyGaskinAcademy.com. Aspiring life coaches, take the life coach certification. Once you finish the course, join us on mymentor.life and start helping other people from your story. God bless you. We'll talk soon.